All right, folks, let's dive into a story that's equal parts shocking and thought-provoking. Imagine this. A political leader, Malcolm Offord, stands up at a rugby club event and decides to crack a joke. But this isn't your average, run-of-the-mill humor. No, it's a homophobic joke, and it's so offensive that it leaves a bitter taste in everyone's mouth. Now, this joke was initially kept under wraps, but the National decided to bring it to light, and for good reason. People deserve to know what their leaders are saying behind closed doors, especially when it's this controversial. The joke in question involves George Michael, the iconic singer, and his partner, Fadi Fawaz. It's a distasteful scenario where Fawaz takes Michael's ashes to a curry house and asks the chef to cook a curry with them. And here's the punchline. Fawaz wants to feel George Michael oozing out of his arse one last time. What makes this really interesting is the context. This wasn't just a casual gathering, it was a burn supper, a cultural event with a certain level of decorum. And Offord, apparently under the influence, thought this was the perfect time for such a crude joke. In my opinion, it's not just the content of the joke that's problematic, but also the setting and the audience. It shows a lack of judgment and sensitivity. The joke was met with immediate backlash, and Offord later apologized, calling it a clumsy mistake. But here's the thing. It wasn't just a slip of the tongue. It was a premeditated attempt at humor, and it backfired spectacularly. Offord's apology is a step in the right direction, but it doesn't erase the fact that this kind of joke perpetuates harmful stereotypes and can have a real impact on the LGBTQ+ community. This incident raises a deeper question about the responsibility of public figures. When you're in a position of leadership, your words carry weight. People listen, and they form opinions based on what you say. So, it's crucial to think before you speak, especially when it comes to sensitive topics. Personally, I think this is a stark reminder that we need to hold our leaders accountable for their words and actions, and that includes calling out inappropriate behavior. In conclusion, this story is a powerful example of how a single joke can spark a much-needed conversation about homophobia, accountability, and the power of language. It's a reminder that we should strive for a society where leaders lead with empathy and respect, and where offensive jokes like this become a thing of the past.